A big, massive, lovely welcome to another episode of Philosophy Culture. I'm here with my big bro, best friend, Costin.
And I'm here with my big bro, best friend, Emils. What's up, bro?
What's up, man? And yeah, this episode we're gonna explore the topic of destiny versus luck, and some topics around that, which are gonna be,
For example, how we can affect luck versus destiny, how they are related to each other, and some questions around it.
for sure. Yeah, so check it out.
Check it out.
Destiny versus luck, or luck versus destiny. So, why do you think that topic is interesting to to have that discussion?
Yeah, I don't know, but I think it's interesting to have that discussion because I think people are, people and people. I don't know how many are discussing this topic, but I think that some people are believing more towards luck, or leaning more towards luck, and some other believe in destiny. So I think that would be interesting, just an interesting topic to just discuss and share some thoughts about. I don't know. I don't have an exact this is important because of, but I think it's just interesting to have a discussion about it.
For sure, yeah.
How about you?
I think it's a interesting topic because I don't know. We all seem to sometimes, refer to luck or destiny, and why not explore that topic a bit more?
Exactly.
So yeah.
Yeah.
So what about you? What do you believe more in, destiny or luck, or is it like a mix of both, or how do you feel?
That's complicated because it could be seen from different perspectives, right? So you could have let's say, destiny with a lot of luck in it, which is kind of fun though. I mean, let's say destiny, or maybe we should define it first, because just to get just to have a common sort of thought or definition.
Right.
Yeah. So I don't know, I would define destiny as actions that are already planned or that are predetermined. Meanwhile, I would define luck as something, as a success or failure happening by, an unplanned action, which can result in success or failure, I guess.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. How would you define it, or how would you see on it?
See on it. It's so Swedish.
Okay, how would you view it?
No. I'm just kidding. I'm just joking. But yeah, no, I agree with you. What you said, that destiny is more. It's kind of. I would define it as things that are meant to be, almost. That you believe that whatever happens just has a meaning, and you put your faith in the higher power, so to say. Meanwhile, luck would be, I don't know, just something happening by chance. It doesn't really has any, and doesn't have a explanation. It just happens.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So what one is by chance, and the other one is kind of predetermined, and kind of we are born with it. if you want to see it that way.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So
Okay, cool.
yeah.
Yeah, so that's what I was thinking. Like, could it maybe be a mix of something?
Mm.
So let's say, for example, that you're like, it is predetermined that you should have luck. Could that be possible?
That it is predetermined that you have luck.
Yeah. So
Um,
let's say like one's destiny is to be lucky. Do you get the picture? It's kind of complicated to explain, but I don't know if you get the picture.
I don't know. Like I guess it depends on what you believe in, because one would might say that it's just destiny, that things go in your favor.
Yeah, true. Yeah, you can view it that way as well.
So
Yeah,
it depends, like who you ask, I guess.
yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Or how would you see it?
Yeah, no, that's true. Because it's kind of like it's something very philosophical and something very deep if you look at it. Like, someone is born with something predetermined, which is meant to happen by chance. That is sort of like those two arguments are kind of saying against each other, if you get the picture. But I don't know. But as you said, yeah, no, but as you said, I think it could be viewed also as something that it is predetermined that that the life will go your way, sort of, or that you will
Right.
have, like, yeah, you will have success in most of the things you do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, it could be just like, if it is predetermined, it isn't really luck,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But then again, if you look at like the probabilities of things, somebody has to be lucky, the lucky one, like in terms of like probability. I don't know if that's the right word in English, but maybe what I mean.
Yeah.
In math, when we try to kind of what you call it?
Yeah, calculate the probability of an
Yeah,
action happening, or yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, that's interesting. And then I was thinking, like, don't you think that you could create your own luck?
I'm a believer in that for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I believe that one is also somewhat in control of, like its own destiny as well.
Exactly.
As well. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because you could view it as something like, I don't know, it's so interesting because it feels like some people are saying, yeah, this was my destiny after some actions have been taken, or after they have achieved something, and some, like, I don't know, like, for example, let's say a football, like Messi or Ronaldo, it was his destiny, or like their destiny, to become the best football players on the planet.
Right.
um so I don't know, because it feels like the whole thing is just based on decisions, right? So
Yeah.
as you said, you build your destiny based on the decision you make.
Yeah. That is how I would put it.
Yeah, which later forms your destiny.
Mhm. For sure. So
So then we are more believers in destiny, right? Or what do you think?
Personally, yeah, I think when I listen to this audiobook, uh, Outwit, how was the name? How was the title again? Outwitting the Devil, I think the book was called by Napoleon Hill. And
Hmm.
yeah, and in the book they have the author of the book, or this one person, has a conversation with the devil, and the person has like put the devil in such a position where the devil has to um, reveal all his secrets, how he influences people, and you know, all that stuff. And it's really, really a fascinating interview, so to say.
Mm.
And in that book, they also argue for that luck isn't really, it doesn't exist. Luck is something like people believe in luck because they don't know what caused that result to happen. That is why we believe in luck. They said something along those lines in the book, and for me, it makes perfect sense.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I completely agree with you because like you take certain decisions, and based on those decisions, you will have some outcomes. And I believe that some outcomes will bring you closer to a successful, or like to a more luckily ending event than like one event that is more unlucky, let's say.
Mm-hmm.
You know. So yeah, yeah, I agree with you.
So yeah, but do you see any harmful aspects of it? Like any harmful, yeah, anything damaging or bad that could happen if you really put your faith, like if you go all in on destiny or luck.
Sure, I mean you could. Yeah, I mean some people probably say that yeah, my destiny will show what I am supposed to do, or you know what I can achieve. But obviously, if you're like yeah, you know, something will just pop out of the sky, and it will I don't know, create a way for me, and then yeah, I'll just walk along that way, and I'll be successful or whatever I will become. You know, like you couldn't you like one can't actually base everything on just luck or faith or destiny because you have the possibility to affect the outcomes and the destiny itself.
For sure. Yeah.
So I think more of a like I think destiny is more of a path that you create during your lifetime.
Mm,
Yeah.
yeah, I could totally see that. Yeah.
Hmm. Because obviously like you could see that some people are born, let's say they are born rich, and they are like yeah, I'm born in a rich family, or I don't know, my destiny is to be rich since I'm born in a rich family. But if you let's say that that person is neglecting his or her economic situation, then obviously you know it will like he or she will end up poor. So it's not necessarily like you can affect the destiny or yeah.
For sure.
So yeah.
Mm,
How about you?
what?
Yeah, that was the thing. I was thinking about the question. Like, what was the question from the beginning? Mm,
Je sais pas.
yeah, like if you become too comfortable with that destiny thing,
All right,
or
right, right.
yeah,
The like the dangers of kind of, yeah.
yes, exactly.
Imagine. No, yeah, I think. at least if you are a blind believer in destiny, I think a person can become really easily too complacent. It kind of just yeah, put too much control in whatever it believes in, destiny or whatever you can call it. And I think that's dumb in a lot of ways, because I see it as you're just handing over control of your life to the flow of just the world, because there are so many factors, there are so many people, there are so many what was the word, variables that can affect how your day is influenced, so I think that's one danger, like relating to destiny. But I'm not sure what to make of luck. I guess it goes for luck as well. Like if you consider yourself lucky, then you might also become more lazy in terms of taking matters in your own hands. But if you consider that you maybe only attract bad luck, you maybe become too cynical or pessimistic, and that would make you maybe also just give up, or maybe just become too paranoid. That's kind of what what I can come up with at the moment. So,
Yeah. No, I was just thinking about the thing, like you said, letting other people, well, yeah, kind of like letting other people influence you. And I think, yeah, like I completely agree that obviously if you just sit in a place and do nothing but just wait for someone to show you the way, and the things you believe it to just pop up, or show you the path towards success, then obviously, and especially in today's society, there will be so many people influencing you, and how like if you don't take the decisions, someone else will make the decisions for you.
yeah, for sure.
And I think that's the thing, being proactive versus reactive. So I think that when you create your own fate, your own destiny, you are more sort of proactive. While obviously if you just wait and just wait for something to happen, you will be reactive, and you will have to respond based on what other people do.
Right. But how would you say there must be a balance, like because like we said prior, that we believe in destiny, right? Or in the higher power to kind of almost guide us, maybe. I don't know, but how would you describe the balance between taking matters in your own hands and also having faith in destiny?
Well, I guess everything starts with taking matters into your own hands, and then believing that the destiny and destination will be something positive.
Mm.
So I think that everything starts with how you think and what you do. And yeah, I think that that's also related to the luck. Like obviously, if you think negatively, you will see everything from a more pessimistic perspective, and see everything as, yeah, I'm always unlucky, or I'm never lucky. I always fail, or whatever. But if you think positively, and if you are proactive, and you just do things, and not let anything bad happen, even though it might occur. But if you're like, yeah, I will eventually get the results that I want, and continue to think positively about it, and obviously do the work it takes, then I certainly think that luck will happen, or you will be lucky.
Right. Yeah.
Or yeah, well, in our case, we consider lucky because we believe more in destiny. But again, that's like part of taking things into your own hands, and yeah, think positively.
Exactly. Like, yeah, and one action will lead to another action or outcome.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that is why I think we believe in creating your own luck.
Yes.
Because if you do stuff, you will influence stuff, you will like put things in motion, create momentum, and those things will, yeah, influence people around you, different factors around you, which will result in just results.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, but one thing I was thinking about is how the competition aspect of it. Life is competitive in many ways.
Yeah.
Um, how would you? I think there's a difference whether you believe in destiny or luck, how it affects your relationship with competition as well. How you see others. How would you? Do you see like? Uh, how it could have like have a different.
Yeah. Yeah. I think I get your point. Yeah. I mean, if you start from the basics, I guess so many people see others as lucky. Let's say that I don't know, they are born in a very rich family and they have an easier way up to, I don't know, like it seems like, yeah, we are so focused, or at least with my examples, I'm kind of like focused on money.
Mm-hmm.
With the example that, yeah, like some people may be born in a rich family, and they, other may consider them as lucky because they have an easier way and perhaps shorter way towards achieving, I don't know, financial independence, whatever
Mm-hmm.
it is. While other may be like, yeah, let's say, yeah, you were so lucky because, like, you could also look at the physical aspect. So you were, let's see that some consider it lucky because you were born with blue eyes and brown hair. I don't know,
Mm,
you
right.
know. Um, and again, like, there are certain things that you can actually affect, and there are others that you cannot affect. But the only option would be to become the best version of yourself.
Yeah.
And I think, yeah, and that's the thing, like, like another important factor is just being satisfied with yourself and what you have achieved, right?
Yeah.
Because you might see that person at, yeah, he has money and he has whatever he wants, but I have whatever I want, so I'm like satisfied with it. Like, why would I need the things he has? Or maybe you see him or her like, yeah, he has that, but I have this, and this particular thing that I have, he can't have it. So for example, family time, or yeah, other stuff, I don't know.
Right.
um
But how
but
does that really? Maybe I missed the point, but like, how does that relate to the destiny?
yeah, it was kind of hard. It's kind of hard to connect destiny and luck between each, like, because now I was just talking from the luck perspective,
Okay. Right.
you know like how others may perceive others as being lucky
Mm,
or unlucky. But like, I think it's kind of similar if you look at it from the destiny perspective. It's like, yeah, his destiny was to be born in a rich family or whatever. His destiny was even though this is very much based on genetics and other factors. But yeah, he was born with blue eyes and brown hair. I don't know, but on the other hand, on the other hand, I just I don't know. I think it's also comes down to like if you accept your destiny or you just refuse the outcomes to be in a certain way. Because as we kind of concluded, it's kind of up to each one of us to affect the outcomes, right?
Exactly. Yeah. And like, I'm a big believer in what 10 minutes.
Yeah, but I think we're good. I think we're good.
But yeah, I was thinking of I'm a big fan of the saying, uh, "Play with the cards you were dealt." I think was the saying, and just make the best of it. And I think a big component of the whole thing that you were speaking about, how maybe others get jealous because of others' success, or that they have maybe things that you want for yourself, is to have a vision. Like I think that's the only way you can truly be content with where you're going, if you know that you are following your vision. Because there are always going to be people. I listened to this podcast recently. What was it? Maybe it was about like um, was it maybe about Leonardo da Vinci? I'm not sure, but like there will always be people that maybe become richer faster than you, and like achieve things in super fast speeds, Uh, but if you are content with your vision and like where you are going, like damn. So that is kind of what I was thinking about when I was kind of asking you that question, how you would maybe um, compare the competition aspect, whether you are on the lucky side or on the destiny side. Uh, I don't know. I believe, or I think, if you believe more in destiny, it's easier to be more content. Whether you or if you would believe in luck, then like it's just so random. So I think it's much you can get jealous way easier if you kind of have your faith in luck.
Yeah, that's very true. Yeah, I can. Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, and I think you're very like the vision part was very correct in my opinion too. Because if someone, let's say, like, yeah, I wanna, I would like it would be like, let's say one person would love to have a, let's say, a Lamborghini. Um, but eventually, if he or she discovers themselves and notice that the only thing I want is just a cottage on the countryside and being like self-sufficient,
So self-sufficient, reliant, yeah.
self yeah, sufficient, you can say, yeah, self-sufficient, like having my own hen and I don't know, like garden and cows and whatever,
Chicken.
vegetables, and growing, like, I don't know, then like,
Mhm.
well, like, why would one care anymore?
Yeah, exactly. Like, yeah, just find yourself. Like,
Yeah.
just as we have when we have had our car talks.
Yeah.
Like we have our cars that we kind of just see ourselves in. Like, damn, I want a old ass Porsche, It's just, I don't know, just do whatever feels authentic to you.
Yeah.
or try to at least. I know it can be hard at times because society is so rigid in so many ways. But yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, sure. And then comes the question like, okay, so how do I affect my destiny? How would you answer that one?
It's easy. Just it's all in your head. Like, um, the where you wait. Ah, damn. How was this? A really nice saying. Where fuck. It was like where your mind goes, it's where energy flows. And
I
so
like that.
yeah. So it's you just gotta believe. I just read the this book. Ah, damn, I forgot the name of it. It's a pretty like famous self-help financial book. Um, damn, what was the name of the? Do you have any books in mind?
Think Smart and Grow Rich.
Think what?
Think Smart and Grow Rich. No.
Think and Grow Rich. I think was
Yeah,
the.
Think and Grow Rich. Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
And that's the book I was thinking of because it's a pretty old book, and the whole book is pretty much about the power of one's mind. I haven't really um, learned all the lessons it has to teach, I believe, because it's a pretty deep book in many ways. But yeah, that was my main takeaway from my first read of the book. So it's all in your head. That is how I would answer that question. Yeah.
Yes.
What about you?
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. I would agree with you. Like I would say that everything is in your head, and how you think. And we must also remember that everything starts with those small habits or small decisions, which may be considered, irrelevant or like very simple, but which in the end could like affect the entire, like which in the end could lead to another thing and then another thing and then another thing.
The
Yeah.
only thing I heard was Atomic Habits.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, the book. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's a really good book. Yeah, and it's
Have
kind
you
of like he's so right. He's so right. Like you just have like even though if you have like very small and maybe insignificant habits, like let's say you play, um I don't know, Duolingo, right? Like we do.
Oui, oui, oui.
We, yeah, see, and like just by learning like small stuff every day, you could, in a few years, those small habits could like turn out to be, I don't know, a new opportunity towards a new, I don't know, moving to a new country, or uh, I don't know,
Yeah,
meeting
exactly.
new people, which could lead you to another thing, and then which leads you
Exactly.
to another thing. And that's it's so basic. Like if you think about it, just because you maybe met one person by accident sometime in your life, it could have turned around like the entire
Yeah,
wheel, like the entire, you know.
that's so right because like imagine if we hadn't gone to
Yeah,
the same school, what the heck?
yeah, exactly. Yeah,
So,
this podcast wouldn't have been possible,
yeah, no
and
for us.
more like more, yeah, and more other like stuff. So
Yes,
yeah, it's kind of crazy. Yeah,
sure. So yeah, I agree completely.
yeah.
Yeah.
Good. Do you have any thoughts, or like, yeah?
Any final thoughts?
I don't have anything to add.
All right, all right.
How
No,
about you?
no, I haven't really. or I'm sure we could come up with more stuff to talk about. But for now, I'm good, and I think we have discussed a lot of good stuff. So
Yeah.
yeah.
All right.
Alrighty. So I think we can just maybe end it.
Yeah. So a big thank you for listening at Philosophy Culture's 6th episode, and we really hope you got some new insights about what this channel is about, and hopefully got some new information about how to navigate life's spin.
Sure, and let us know also in the comments what you think about destiny and luck. What do you believe in? Is it destiny or luck? And subscribe as well, so we can follow each other's human experience. And yeah, we'll see you in the next episode. Until next time.
Adios.